It's Tuesday night, the 17th of March, day 77 of my journey to alignment. And the power statement I said I would have for today was this: finish building out lesson 3 and produce its final video. Well, due to the lateness of the hour, I made the mistake of getting ahead of myself last night in that I said I had posted lesson 3 on Google Drive. But what I meant to say was that I have 4 podcasts there and 2 lessons posted to the Google Drive, and will soon have lesson 3 completed and posted on Google Drive as well. And so my power statement for today actually is finish building out lesson 3 and produce its final video and then post it to Google Drive. Well, today was a hectic day like yesterday was. As you can see by this list right here, there's Tuesday's list, and right here it says build out lesson 3, finish doing that and posting it. There's just a whole bunch of other things. Done! Great day. Great day. I did get started building out lesson 3 yesterday, like I said, and I did some more of the different slides today as well. It hasn't been as difficult as the first 2 videos were because of all that I learned in doing them. However, it is still taking me a bit of time to trim the video segments, insert those segments into the template, do all the text overlays and the animations and the transitions of segments and different slides, etc., etc., etc. And the most time-consuming part of all of this is having to watch each segment, segment or slide over and over again to make sure it's all lined up, make sure it sounds right and that it looks right. I actually enjoy it, but it's a lot of work. Anyway, I didn't have time to finish building out lesson 3 completely yet, but I will get started on that tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Another reason for the delay is I have been giving some of my day to figuring out ways to stay in touch with the folks at Avalon Care Center, like I said, and I have had to have a couple of conference calls. I did some calls into some folks there at Avalon, and then talked with a couple special workers there at the Care Center who are helping to prepare letters and show them my recordings and my hellos to them and my little Marco Polo and that kind of thing. So I had a lot to do today. Anyway, I will finish and post that maybe late tonight, if not definitely tomorrow. And I'm okay with that. It'll be great to have another lesson completed, and I'll upload it onto Google Drive, hopefully tonight, but if not, tomorrow, and then I'll get it after the next lesson. So, okay, let's go ahead and answer Corey's get honest with yourself questions. What didn't go well today, Marty, or what could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? Started strong. Every morning, so great. I'm loving that now. 76 days of getting up and cold water and starting my day without a break. It's just been fantastic. Did you start your morning with power? Yes. Next, were you productive throughout your day? That whole list, of course. Did you get the most important things done? Well, one of them I didn't like I wanted to, but I got some really important stuff done. So I did. I feel like I did. Did you move your goals forward? All 4 areas of my goals have been moving forward. That's great. Did you show up as the person you wanted to today? Yes. What about your personal time with Kathleen? Were you present? This evening was finally relaxing. Spent some time with her. Watched a little part of a video with her. Yes, it was great. All these questions are really asking me whether or not I was honest with myself today. And am I being honest with myself tonight? And to anybody looking in on this. And to whether or not I keep my commitments to myself that I made. Absolutely, I say yes. Even with some of the delays, I'm keeping my promises to myself. I'm working hard to stay at it. Corey then asked, what was the one thing out of all the things you did today, Marty, that you know you could improve on going forward? And I added to this by asking myself, what did you fail at today, if anything, that you can turn into a tool of success and go forward with them? Well, I would say that I pretty much stayed on task, including investing some time in my Avalon Care Center project and those folks there. That's part of my goal to increase my social experience this year, as well as a personal development goal of giving more service and so forth. And so I feel fantastic about the pieces of those goals coming out of here and into the world of physical and getting them done. They've left my portal of my mind and they're right here in the world of the physical. So yes, if there was any failure, then I think it would be the failure to consider how the law of compensation is going to work in my favor because of the project I worked on today for those folks at Avalon. After reading a chapter in the Laws of Success titled The Law of Compensation, I realized that I need to do better in recognizing laws like this one and do what is necessary all the more to recognize them and make sure I always do those things so they can work in my favor There's a lot of laws. There's 50 in the book I'm reading, just let alone. But they work in our favor if we're conscious of them. So part of the recognition is to pay attention to them more than I have. And so I can show my gratitude more fully. It's all part of the law of attraction and manifestation that's taking place in my world. It's so great. The next question is, what was the biggest success today? I think my biggest success today was getting and completing my conference call, so that I got done a lot of things and lined up, and they're now in place to help the folks at Avalon. I can relax about that. The next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you make time for them? Well, besides my Hawaiian Vision movies, which you know all about, I always load up those for my mindfulness step in my Win the Morning, Win the Day routine. And so I especially tried to pre-play lesson 3 in a little bit of that time in my mind this morning. And it's pre-playing me completing video lesson 3. I knew the different segments, and in part, there's one talking about the experts, talking to experts, and my goal of setting up insights into the minds of successful business owners, which is going to be an additional content for my clients to enjoy. I really enjoyed thinking about that. All sorts of things happen. I have several business owners in my mind already, and I imagine myself interviewing them and loading up those interview videos on my website. So it's really getting pretty exciting. Next is, what's the one thing you did that made you feel successful today, Marty? Well, I felt like I really accomplished something when I listened to my 2 amigos and wrote down the ideas of insights that came to me into my mind about these successful business owners, and interviewing them and getting into their head for my entrepreneur beginner students here. I had several expansions of that and kept coming to me in the way of additional ideas, like maybe partnering with them, where they might help do some of the coaching on specific things about specific industries. And so I'm thinking things like that. It's really an exciting idea. Next, Croy now asks you to rate your day's effort. Well, I gave my day a 9. I say a 9 because I feel like I really moved all my 4 major goals into a positive direction today. And I started to attract and manifest the very things that I thought about and even didn't know about at the beginning of the year. And that makes me feel so happy. The next question is, if this was the only thing you get done tomorrow, but you'd still feel like a success, what would that one thing be? Now put it into a power statement for tomorrow. Well, my power statement I wrote for tomorrow says this: finish lesson 3, uploading it to Google Drive, and then start lesson 4. I'm excited to get lesson done completely and posted and everything, but I want to focus in on doing lesson 4, the next one, to get 4 and 4, get that 4-4 vision. Okay, let's end today strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for Trezor. See this? Lovely right here, this beautiful perfume. I love that. I say that because it is Kathleen's favorite perfume, and she wears it a lot. And oh man, I got it for Christmas. I think it's 3 fluid ounces, so I think it's going to last her 3 years or more. It's such a feminine smell, and I love it. Love you, sweetheart. Next, I'm grateful for family pictures. Let me show you this. Look at that picture. Get the. Okay. Yeah, that little middle couple is my youngest son and his lovely bride. And so that was a family get-together picture for his wedding reception. And lastly, I'm grateful for my, it's just a beautiful picture. It's the beauty of the night sky. And so I'm using a nightscape picture for lesson 3 of my coaching package lessons. It's so majestic. It's awe-inspiring. You have to go and check it out. It's lesson 2. That leads into lesson 3, and it's the one at the nightscape. I love it. Okay, I think I should close this off for tonight. I'm getting a little woozy. Today was another day of living the dream. Man, I love that statement. Living the dream coaching. Okay, I'm looking forward to what tomorrow will bring, but until then, sweet dreams, everyone, and I'll see you back right here tomorrow night at this same laptop at this same time. Until then, I wish you continued success. Good night.